So we'll get to the starters here for SHG as Josh went over them with the Railers in their road green with white lettering and numerals trimmed in red. And the opening tip is going to be controlled by SHG. And they'll be moving left to right here at Jim Bell's Gymnasium. Malik Turner slips it over on the far side to Ben Sestak. Swinging around now to Sean McDonald. There's Malik Turner. He'll be going to U of I, as Josh said. Max almost with a steal on the far side, but Sestak able to control.
Yeah, good pressure defense already for the Railers. Out moving, covering up shooters. They know they can shoot it from anywhere. The Railers really got to sprint to their spots.
Green hands off to Lois. Back now to Green. Sestak. This may want to be one of those old-fashioned, low-scoring Railer games here.
Slugfest. You know, Dominic Aola started last time for Sacred Heart-Griffin, the big boy. I think he goes about 6'7" or so, and they're not starting him tonight.
Turner with a jump stop contact, no call. Ball tipped out, picked up by Joey Olden. So good defense by the Railers on their first possession.
Yeah, very good. They stopped Turner from penetrating and got out on the shooters really well. So good start for the Railer defense.
Over in the right corner, Joey for three.
Yeah.
Good start for the Railers.
Yeah, they really didn't even go out on Joey. Joey's man stayed right in the lane, and Gavin caught it at the free throw line, went to the basket, and Joey was sitting there wide open. We might as well shoot it, Joey. He's been on fire.
Turner goes down the lane again. Spin move, kicks out. Three on the way from Sestak. Shoots over everything, and Bowlby tracks it down for the Railers.
Yeah, that's Sestak's corner, too. He likes the corner three.
One thing we talk about being overhyped, you wonder if maybe SHG's come out with a little too much emotion here early on.
Well, early on and get things going. Joey goes up for another three and just off the front, but they're looking to keep Joey or leave Joey wide open.
McDonald three from the corner. That's no good. And are they going to get Max with the push on the rebound? I think they are, as Max and that was Lois going after the basketball. Max picks up his first on the team.
Yeah, Max has got to beat Lois to the spot. Lois got rebounding position, and looked like a clear foul from here where Max got two hands in the back of Lois and pushed him out of the way.
Inbound out to Turner. Sestak now on the far side to Green. Back on top to McDonald. 2 minutes gone in this one. Joey Olden, the only scoring for the game, a three. Turner looking down low for Lois.
Now Lois was the guy that hurt us right about the free throw line in the first quarter. The last time the Railers and the Cyclones played.
Turner for three from the right wing is up and good. Game knotted at three. Joey top of the key, hands to Horsham. Near side to Gavin Block. Olden over to Max Cook. Olden. But they're really, really sloughing off of Joey. Tyler top of the key three, got it.
Yeah, Joey's going to have to hit a couple more because Sestak's playing right in the middle of the lane against on that Railer defense.
McDonald got by Bowlby on the baseline, laid it up and in. 6-5, Railer lead is one.
Yeah, if they don't respect Joey, he's going to have to knock down a couple more shots in order for that lane to open up for penetration for Gavin or Max.
Tyler, can he hit two in a row? That one's off, no good. Rebound to Sestak. Well, Joey made one, then missed one. Tyler made one, then missed one. What do you think, Bowlby next?
We're ready. Need one more. Railer's got to, again, get to the hoop a little bit more.
Sestak three, no good. Bowlby fighting for the rebound, locked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Railers.
That lane's got to open up if Joey can hit a couple more because Sestak's standing right in the middle of it, really not letting the Railers penetrate like they've been doing so well here in the last about 2 months of the season. So Joey hits a couple more, we'll get that lane opened up and start going to the hoop.
Green inbounds near the timeline to Turner. Over to McDonald. Green. Lob to Lois at the free throw line. Josh talked about he did a lot of damage there. Tried to go down, then a foul's going to be whistled late. Boy, looks like that was a couple seconds after the play was over and headed the other way for the Railers.
Yeah, that was, we had a steal. Max grabbed the ball and getting ready to go the other way, and then a foul comes from the opposite side with the action really was in way, far away from this official. So how he got that call, I'm not quite sure. Coach is telling him about it a little bit right now.
Turner to inbound. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Railers with a 1-point advantage. It is Lincoln 6, SHG 5. No substitutions in this one yet. Lois in the lane, scoots by, missed it. Turner tried to grab it, lost it out of bounds as he and Gavin collided. Turner trying to go for it, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Railers.
Yeah, looked like Turner had good rebounding position too. The Railers got to figure out where the Cyclones are coming from on the boards too. We've got to get a better job of boxing out.
Max, top of the key, tosses the lob. Bowlby the catch, shot it up under the basket. Didn't get a real good jump on that one, and SHG did a good job scouting that and cover that up. Lois drives by Turner in the lane with the left hand off the glass. It'll go down. SHG, their first lead of the night. They've got a 7-6 advantage. Just past the halfway mark. Cook tries to go down the lane, and a foul is going to be whistled. That's going to go against SHG, and that'll be Sestak.
Yeah, good job by Max at getting a lane on Malik Turner and getting him on the side of him, and he just kept going. Should be Max going to the line for two. Yeah, he is going line for two. So good job by Max of beating Turner off the dribble way out in the front court, and then was able to get all the way to the rim.
Max comes in averaging just shy of 9.5 a game, a 77% free throw shooter on the season. First one, got the friendly roll.
Yeah, nice rims here too at Jim Bell's Gymnasium. Real soft. You can hit the front of them, and like it did there on Max's free throw, you hit the front and it'll bounce around a little bit.
Max with the tie. Railers with the lead as Max hits the second one. 8-7, Railers back on top. Now the Railers extend the pressure into the backcourt. Olden and Horsham back there as Green gets it into the front court for the Cyclones. McDonald, a quick three on the way, no good. Max the rebound.
Yeah, those are the two shooters too, McDonald and Sestak.
Gavin in the lane, kicks it over to Horsham, open, over to Max. Top of the key three,
nice. Yes! Yeah, write it down. Good ball movement too. Gavin on the transition, kicks it over to Horsham. One guy flies at Horsham, and he finds Max wide open at the top of the key.
11-7, Railers with a 4-point advantage. 3:10 to go. Lois, he'll fire a three and connect.
I didn't know if Lois was quite a three-point shooter, but that time he got up there and looked nice jump shot. That's the guy that hurt us from the middle, in the middle against the 1-2-2.
Max over to Joey. Joey between the circles. Puts it over to Bowlby. Bowlby brings it top key, hands off to Horsham. Tyler will hand to Max, working against Turner. Max down the lane again. Slips by, Sestak went down, no call. Rebound going the other way are the Cyclones. Lois to McDonald. McDonald backs in the right corner, skips it all the way on top to Turner. Turner down the lane, easy lay-in for Sestak.
Yeah, going to be a game of runs. Two good basketball teams, two good defenses, two good offenses. There's going to be times where the Railers get up 4 or 6, and then the Cyclones put it together a little run themselves.
Gavin down the lane. His first shot of the night will not go down. He's fouled before he gets to the lane. Foul's going to go against the Cyclones. Foul will be whistled on Gabe Green, his first, second on the team, and Peyton Ebelair will check in for the first time for the Railers, as will Kevin Zanger, the 5'9" senior.
Number 22, Kevin Zanger.
Cook inbounds to Joey. Joey slides it over to Ebelair. Right wing to Gavin. Gavin makes a move against McDonald.
Tough
Fade
shot.
away. Got it from 16.
Tough shot, too. Like a penetration to the free throw line, and then a step-back jumper with a guy right in his face, and Gavin knocks it down.
Turner splits Olden and Ebelair in the double team. Railers with a 1-point advantage, 13-12. It was a close one early on tonight as Gavin gets the steal. 2-on-2. Gavin will take it in. Contact left it short. Going to count, go up, and he's fouled, and he's going to go.
Good job by Gavin right there. He got fouled. He hit a block, ran into Lois, which is like hitting a brick, and he shot up an air ball, but players always remember if it's an attempted shot, you can go get your own rebound, and he did that. He went up against two other Cyclones and got fouled, so good job of Gavin Block by staying with the play.
Yeah, I think that's something that people don't understand is when the ball leaves your hand, if it's clearly an attempted shot, it's fair game. And if he gets it before it hits anything, it's just like he's rebounding a miss.
Yeah, he almost knew he was going to airball it after he put it up. And Gavin went right after the offensive rebound, got it, and knocks down the first free throw. So good play by the junior.
As we were talking about early on, the sophomores lost a close one, 55-49. Will Cook will check in just a moment. Well, Gavin had the basketball. They buzzed in Will Cook after Gavin had I told you.
A little home cooking, isn't it?
Strange things happen here.
Throw you off a little bit.
So Gavin, now that he's got everything set up, Railers up 14-12. Gavin, free throw. Got it anyway. Gavin with 4. Railer lead is 3 at 15-12. Will Cook, Max Cook, Peyton Ebelair, Edward Bowlby, Gavin Block on the floor for the Railers. Into Lois.
There's a foul on the floor.
And then a foul is going to be whistled. That'll go against Will.
This also might be one of those games where it's Griffin and Lanphier, and there's 34 fouls like it was one of the games, I think, between those two teams. So a little chippy, and the refs aren't going to let it get too out of control.
Green, again inbounds out high to McDonald, past the volleyball line. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Lincoln on top, 15-12. Sestak to Green. McDonald looking down low for Alio. Gavin's doing a nice job fronting him. McDonald, a long 3, shot up an air ball. Max grabs it.
Yeah, they're not too conscious of shooting. They're McDonald and Sestak are going to put it up, so you got to be aware. And that time, McDonald a little bit out of range that time.
1 minute to go, 60 seconds left in the first quarter. Ebelair on the left side. Their side here to Max. Max, and then a foul is going to be whistled on Lois as he plowed over Bowlby trying to set a screen for Max.
Yeah, good job by Bowlby staying strong, too, on that screen. You know, Sacred Heart Griffin's going to blast through those things, and that's exactly what Lois did to Bowlby. It's a high pick and roll, almost at half court, really at that volleyball line, and Lois just blasted right through the big screen by Bowlby. But a good job by Bowlby of taking one for the team and staying strong.
So the Railers maybe look to hold for 1. Will Cook on the right side. Now he's picked up his dribble, needs a little help, hands to Gavin. Gets it back to Will, off the glass and in. Nice give and go for the Railers. Will on the board.
Yeah, Will's man went to go double team Gavin, and good job by Will being heads up, cut right to the hoop, and that lane was wide open.
Railers up by 5, 17-12. Lois stuck in a double team. What a great double team. That's going to be an offensive foul as Gavin stuck his chin right in there, and Lois took his elbow and tried to clear it away from him as Lois picks up his second. Good job by Gavin.
Yeah, two guys staying strong, and normally the two guys that take the charges stuck in there and took it for the two tough plays by the Railers there. One Bowlby and one Gavin. Gavin went right in, got him right in the mouth.
Lois has picked up his second, so he will head to the bench. And I did see the official have a little word with Lois as he went to the bench. You know, they're really watching elbows these days.
In college, that would have been a monitor play by the officials to see if that was one of those intentional calls or whatever you want to call it.
10 seconds to go. Railers with the basketball. There's going to be probably a foul before the end of this quarter. Ebelair with a 3 from the corner. Green from half court will be short. At the end of 1, Railers on top. Lincoln 20, SHG 12. Back in 60 seconds. This is Lincoln Railer basketball. With Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. Second quarter of action about to get started. Railers will have the basketball starting with a 20-12 lead. Josh, good balance for the Railers. 6 Railers score in the first quarter.
Yeah, no question. And the Railers hot already from the perimeter. 4 of 6 from three-point land.
Will Cook, high post to Bowlby. Bowlby picked up his dribble, hands back now to Will. Ebelair down to Max in the left corner. Back on top to Will Cook. Backdoor, couldn't get it to Gavin. Now they get it out to Ebelair.
Again, now the man that Sestak is guarding Will Cook, and he's again staying way off of him and really not letting the Railers get to the basket with any penetration or their back cuts.
Gavin with a jumper from 14. Didn't get the roll. Rebound comes down to Green for the Cyclones. Green ahead to Lois. Sestak tries to cut it into Lois, dumps it down to Turner, and an offensive foul is going to be whistled on Lois, and that'll be his third. Good job by the Railers. Josh, I was watching the play out further in the lane. I didn't see who took it.
Gavin stepped right in the middle. Once they passed it down to the corner, Lois went to cut to the basket, and he grabbed the ball, and next thing he knew, Gavin was waiting right in front of him. And why? I mean, I don't question a lot of coaching, but why you'd put him in as a starter back in with 2 fouls to start the second quarter. Now he picks up a third. But a great job by the Railer defense. Gavin stepping right in the middle and taking another charge.
Railers up 8. Bowlby at the high post, turns in the corner to Will. Will from the far corner.
And he made it.
Count it, and he is fouled. Will Cook with a chance for a 4-point play. And the Railers jump out by double digits. They're now up 11.
Yeah, and it's going to be, what are we in the bonus already, Jeff? 16 fouls now.
That's
for
a sixth.
16 fouls for Sacred Heart-Griffin. So the Railers will hopefully in the next foul be at the bonus on a nice place to shoot too. This is a great gym to shoot as far as the rims, and they've started off well.
Will completes the 4-point play. Railers on a 13-0 run, and just that quickly, they've doubled up the Cyclones at 24-12, 6:55 to go here in the first half. And boy, look how quick the defense is moving now. Turner works, trying to get by Ebelair. Ebelair goes down, kick it back out. Green's lefty three on the way, front of the rim, no good. It's going to be tracked down. McDonald saves it into Bowlby, but Turner takes it away and then throws it off of Bowlby. Nice hustle by Turner.
Yeah, good hustle by the Railers. Also, Coach Turner going after, Sacred Heart-Griffin going after rebounds. A great couple hustle plays by both teams there. The Railer defense is outstanding right now as far as just moving, and Turner tried to get to the basket a couple times. Gabe Green tried to get to the baskets, but there was always some Railer sitting right in front of him.
Timeout taken by Coach Blake Lucas, just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Railers on top 24-12, and that's one of the things, Josh, about this Railer defense and how they've been able to turn defense into offense. You know, it's a 2-point game, it's a 3-point game, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, double digits. I mean, it happens just that quickly.
Well, 5 of 7 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from 2-point land, but the Railers started off again, kind of Oswego-like as far as shooting the basketball, moving the basketball. Sacred Heart-Griffin just 2 of 9 from 3. They've already attempted 9 3-pointers. So I think where they really hurt us at the beginning of that game back at Roy S. was getting in the middle to Lois. They've really gone away from that.
And, of course, now with him having 3 fouls on the bench, they're really going to be taxed doing something inside.
Now they put Turner, their best athlete, right in the middle. So the Railers are going to have to be there. He gets the ball. Turner
dumps it down to Sestak. He goes up, won't get it to go down, and a foul is going to be whistled. I think they're going to get that one on Bowlby. And if it is on Ed, that will be his fourth team foul.
And really what Turner tried to do there was almost post up Will Cook at the top in order to get the ball in the middle. He did it, and then he threw it right down to Sestak, who did a nice job of cutting as Sestak steps up and hits the first free throw. But again, the Railer defense is moving. They're going to have to do something different now that Turner's in the middle.
Conradi into the contest. Adam Conradi replacing Edward Bowlby. Sestak, as Josh said, made the first and did not make the second. Ball tipped around as Conradi goes down hard. Both he and Turner were going for it, and he went down pretty hard, but that foul's going to be whistled on Turner. And you know, Josh, it's one of those plays, honestly, yeah, Conradi went down. There was a disadvantage created for the Railers. But boy, there's sometimes you almost want to let them go because they're both just going for the ball.
Yeah, and that's one of those fouls that if it wasn't so blatant, I don't know that it would have been called. But the way Turner hit Conradi, and Conradi was up in the air going for the ball, I think that was the right call. Now Adam's got to step up here and hit these free throws.
First free throw up and good. And I guess if you're an Illini football fan, it gives you hope, because if Turner hits Adam like that and Adam goes down, he's going to do some damage in those Big Ten defensive backfields.
Oh, I don't think there'll be any question. He'll be a really good football player at Illinois.
Conradi splits the free throws. It's 25-13. 6:10 to go in our first half. Railers up by 12. Again, first of a doubleheader on the weekend up at Moline tomorrow, 6:30 start. McDonald, the lefty three from the wing. That's no good. Gavin block high for the Railer rebound. Gavin spins across into the front court. Thought about stepping up for a three. Hands over to Max. Now the Railers have set up. Max backing, working against Green. Kicks back out. Will Cook tries again and hits.
Will. I think he's been shooting the ball, and his confidence is growing ever since really Jacksonville, when he just started to light it up there at the tournament.
A three from Sestak from the right corner, and that cheer will tell you that he was fouled. That foul's going to be whistled on Adam Conradi. That'll be his fifth on the team. Sestak, his first three of the night.
Something you don't see all the time. Chances of 2 4-point plays if Sestak knocks this down. So as Aola comes into the contest, he was in earlier but didn't last long.
5:37 to go. Railers on top, 28-16.
And Sestak.
Sestak with 6 points. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Free throw up and good.
Yeah, pretty looking jumper from Sestak too. A nice high release, similar to an Ed Bolby. He's got good spin on the basketball and a good shooter.
Railers break the pressure very easily here against the Cyclones. Jim Bell's Gymnasium on a Friday night along with Josh Komnick. Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers enjoying an 11-point advantage. Olden on top to Gavin. Gavin gets contact from Turner. No call. Conradi from the baseline hits.
The Railers hitting on all cylinders right now. Everybody that getting a touch is knocking the shots down. So good offense here. Now the Railers need a couple stops here to really widen this thing out.
Sestak tries to make a move. Almost lost control of it. Count the basket as he's fouled. Count the basket by Sestak. Foul's going to go on Conradi again. That'll be his second.
That's his second.
Adam will go out. Bolby will check back in. 5 minutes to go. Railers up 30-19.
We thought this would be kind of that back and forth battle. The Railers have really shot the ball well to kind of extend this to a 10-point lead, but you know SHG is just going to keep hanging around and give themselves a chance in the end.
Into the front court. Railers with the basketball.
Something different now. SHG in a 1-2-2 zone.
And I think if you're cutting across the lane, if you don't get bumped, you're probably not in this game. It's physical down low.
Well, yeah, and if you're SHG and you don't bump a Railer, you're probably going to go sit in the bench.
On the baseline, Gavin with a nice move off the glass going baseline.
Yeah, that's the problem. We get so many shooters on the Railers, it's hard to zone them, and then once they start to come out on you, they start to go by you. So it's tough to play the Railers, not only man, but also zone.
32-20, 4:20 left in the first half. Lincoln looking for win number 26 on the season. Turner traveled. Turner whistled 4 steps as he tried to make a move at the top of the key heading down the lane. Joey Olden. I thought Joey was going to check out, but it's going to be Peyton Ebler. Tyler Horsham back in, so the starters on the floor for the Railers.
Great job by Peyton too. Solid defense as always, and then hit that big 3 to end the first quarter. So hopefully maybe we can get Tyler a couple threes and then get Ebler with that nice rotation back into the defense.
Max at the top of the key working against Sestak. Bolby will fire a 3 from the left side. Left it short. Rebound comes down to Alio. Turner. Underneath to Alio. Knocked away from behind by Gavin. Railers quickly into the front court heading the other way, and Max threw it right to Sestak. Turnover back for the Railers.
Yeah, the Railers didn't really have anything on that break, and Max tried to orchestrate something, and he's just got to bring it back out.
3:35 to go. And a foul's going to be whistled on Horsham, I think, on a hold as he and Sestak were battling. That'll be Tyler's second, 7th team foul. So Sestak spent a lot of time at the line so far tonight, Josh, and he's heading back there. Are they going to get Turner?
Turner now. Both Turner and Horsham got tangled up a little bit down on the block, and Tyler went flying to the floor. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I wonder if there was a foul before. Tyler held on to Turner, but then Turner got the last shove in or something.
Malik Turner, first free throw on the way is good. He has 6 on the night. 32-21, they cut it back to 11. It's been a pretty close game, except the Railers with that 13-0 run, and that's what's got them this double-digit lead.
Yeah, we thought that it would be back and forth.
Turner misses, but gets his own rebound. 32-21, Green all the way in the corner to Sestak, saves it from going out of bounds. And this one isn't. McDonald lost it. Joey ahead for the layup is good.
Great job by Joey of reading that steal. Went off the Sacred Heart-Griffin player, and then he grabbed it and went in.
And then Turner quickly back down court, scores for the Cyclones.
Well, Turner's tough to guard, man. He just puts his shoulder into you, and if you're in the way, you're going to get bulldozed. And that time he went through 2 Railers.
34. Spin move by Gavin, reverse, and he's going to be called for steps. 3 minutes to go. Railers up 34-23, and Josh, the Railers haven't been able to extend, but SHG hasn't been able to get it to single digits.
Yeah, it'd be nice to step in front of Turner on one of those. He's got 2 fouls, I believe. It'd be nice to get him step in front and take a charge and sit him on the bench next to Lois.
Sestak, as Gavin goes out on and steps in front. Just a 2. but it's up and good. Sestak now with 12 on the night. 2.5 to go. Railers up by 9. Max brings the dribble down the left side of the lane. The right-hand shot, that's no good. Rebound to the Cyclones. Quickly ahead to Sestak. Somebody better guard him. Pulls up for 3. Left it way short. Into the hands of Alio. Lays it up and in.
Yeah, I thought the Railers could have went and rebounded a little bit on that last move by Cook that went to the hole. The lane was wide open, and all the Railers were standing on the offensive boards, and that time they stood on the defensive, and Aola got the easy putback.
So the Railers lead has been cut to 7 as we hit the 2-minute mark here in our first half. Railer basketball on WLCN Atlanta. Max down the lane again, and a foul is going to be whistled. Max will go to the line, shooting bonus.
Yeah, the Railers got to continue to go to the hoop. We're in the bonus here, and we got a chance to shoot quite a few free throws, as aggressive and kind of as tacky and chippy as the officials have been calling it. Now 3 fouls. Is that right, Jeff? 3 fouls on Turner. So they're two of their main scorers on the bench with 3 fouls.
Max at the line with 6, or make it to 5. 6. See, I knew he was going to make it.
Yeah. We needed his 2 points too. We've gotten a couple chances of getting some layups. Max missed one, and then Gavin traveled on the one that he got to. So 2 big free throws here for Max Cook.
Peyton Evelair will check back in, or check back out. Will Cook back in. 35-27. 1:57 to go. Second one, good again.
Yeah, attaboy. Couple stops here, Jeff, and extend this thing to from 9 to 14.
But instead, Sestak dumps it over to Alio. Wide open, lays it in. 36-29. Max again in the lane, out to Gavin, fakes the 3, steps in. Max open 3, he doesn't take it. Railers swinging around the perimeter to Bowlby for 3 and connect.
We haven't seen from Bowlby tonight, and there he is in that coffin corner as Sacred Heart-Griffin throws it away on the inbound too, so the Railers get the ball right back. Hey, let's dial one up for Bowlby again. Usually when he gets 1, he's going to get 2 or 3, so let's get it back to number 42 and get Bowlby going in this game.
Railers up by 10, 39-29.
They've got Aola on him, the big kid. I don't know that he'll come out and guard.
Gavin, far side 3, no good. Rebound to Alio.
Yeah, quick shot too. You know, we can get that shot at any time. Let's run some clock here and make Sacred Heart play some defense with as many fouls as they've got. 9 would be 10.
Sestak, another 3, in and out, no good. Alio again gets inside position in front of Bowlby and lays it in. And you know, Josh, Coach Alexander's talked about it. How the Railers rebound will tell a lot of how far they go down the state tournament road. Gavin, they're going to get an offensive foul. Yep, Gavin plows over Green. Gavin will pick up his first foul. And that momentum you were hoping the Railers could take into the locker room is starting to swing with a minute to go back to SHG.
Yeah, and the Railers taking really quick shots too, off 1 pass or 2 passes, where the success they've had is moving the basketball against Sacred Heart-Griffin. So the Railers in a little bit of a hurry right now, and no need to be. We're up by 9 points with 59 seconds left here. The Railers can move the ball around a little bit and then get that shot, but make Sacred Heart-Griffin play defense. Maybe you get a foul, maybe you get to the free throw line for some easy points.
Under a minute, Railers up 39-31. SHG the basketball. Sestak's been their main weapon tonight. He has 12. He hands it over to Zanger. Underneath to Alio again. Kicks back out. McDonald drives in. Pull up over Conradi, no good. Rebound by Zanger. Stolen away by Will. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by the Cyclones. Sestak in the lane.
Travel.
Turnaround jumper's good.
Yeah, he traveled.
39-33. Got to think Railers hold for 1 here. Cyclone crowd really in this one. They're only down 6. Down to 13. Max directing traffic, far side to Joey. Skips it all the way over to Will. He's open. 3. No good. Ball comes down to the Cyclones. To Sestak with 3. With 2. Max steps in front. Fires it up. Did not go. That would have been a great end of the half. Instead, our score at the end of the first half, it is Lincoln 39, SHG at 33. We'll be back with our halftime in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.